Tracy. Don't underestimate me. I really am capable of fighting for what's mine.
Luke isn't yours. You missed that part during your relapse. You see, I was the one that saved his life. But somehow deep down, I think you know that.
So are you saying that I would be doing Luke a favor if I left him to you?
You would. Don't misunderstand. We all know the legend of Luke and Laura because it has been rammed down our throats ad nauseum. Personally, it makes me puke, but that's another conversation. The question here is, how much do you have in common now? I mean, even before you got sick, how much time did you spend together?
Tracy, he was my husband. He was my whole life.
Am I wrong? Did I misinterpret this part of the story too? Because I was given to understand that there was conflict, that you wanted the house with the white picket fence and the flower beds, and Luke couldn't wait to hit the road. So let me ask you the question again. What did you and Luke have left?
A lot. Probably more than you could comprehend. And you know what? More than I feel like explaining to you right now. But you know, you have piqued my curiosity. And you're sort of on a roll here. So please tell me, why is it that you think you and Luke are so compatible?
I'd love to tell you. Laura, we're cynics. We have an appreciation for the absurd. We keep each other interested. And no, it is not the consuming mutual obsession that the two of you enjoyed. But let me tell you that what we have works for me. And the trade-off for Luke? He doesn't have to be a hero. He gets to be himself.
Okay. Tracy, don't kid yourself. Luke does love me, and he always will. But thank you for your time. You have told me everything I wanted to hear. And you know what? I won't bother you again.
I wanted to talk to you about you and my dad and my mom.
That's none of your business.
Well, I'm in the room. I have a right to be concerned.
You don't get to weigh in.
I'm going to. If it wasn't for you convincing my dad to have those heart surgeries, he wouldn't be alive, and you need to know how much I thank you for that.
And don't let the door hit you on the way out?
No, that is not what I'm saying. Look, I'm the first person to admit that I hated when you were married to my dad and I found out, and you were rude and you didn't hold a candle to my mother.
I've heard that song before.
But I have seen up close how much you love him and how much he loves you. And you're good for him. You are. You brought him back to life, so I'm just worried that your heart is gonna get stomped on. Because my dad's always gonna choose my mom. So my advice is just to, get out before you get hurt.
Thanks. But your father's not the same man he was. He's changed. His needs have changed. I am the right woman for him now.
You sound so convincing, I almost believe you.
We'll see.
Oh, there you are. Where did you go?
later. Lucky, I need a favor. I'd like to have a family meeting, and I can't find your brother and sister, and they're not answering their cell phones. Do you suppose you could find them?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks. I've been to see your wife. I think it's pretty safe to say that Tracy and I understand each other pretty well now.
I guess so. You're still standing.
So is she. But she made it pretty clear that she won't be handing you over anytime soon.
Nobody is in a position to hand me over to anybody. The question here really is, what are we going to do about us?
There's no doubt in my mind that if I went to the mat with Tracy over you, I'd win. I think that bond is still right there between us, and given a little bit of time, it would be back. It would be stronger than ever, probably, but I'm not sure that we should be together right now. Tracy made a really good point. She told me how much you've changed. And I've changed too. And you really had to move on. I need to do the same thing.
Hey. Was there something wrong, or?
Lucky said you wanted to see us.
Oh, you poor kids. Your mother summons you, and you automatically think there's going to be some kind of a disaster, which sort of reinforces what I'm about to say.
What is it?
I've been talking to the doctors, and I've made a decision. And as much as I would like to stay here in Port Charles with all of you, I think that we would all be living in fear of me going into another relapse. And since I don't want to put you in that kind of turmoil, I am going to pursue my therapy and see if there is something permanent out there for me. Because I would really like a shot at a life, a real life. And I think that I might be able to find that in France. So that's where I'm going to go.